When I came in, it was a very humble H4 dependent visa. A lot more of insecurity, and then being a mom and the responsibility that involves. Regretted about, I'd been the best of an immigration attorney, not a mom, not a wife, not a daughter-in-law.
What do you really do?
Dreams.
Hello, Akka. What a joy that we both are doing this, and I have an opportunity to just sit and talk to you. And we're friends, but this is also kind of a great moment to know you more, and I love that. I have a question for you, a pretty curious one. Why media, and why now?
Media, branding. I don't think I plan or think about it that way.
Okay.
All that matters for me is people, connections, conversations, and the life that we share, the journey.
Wow.
I want to be in a place knowing more and more, connecting with the community or people around me, to be vulnerable at a place or an age and an experience. I want to share everything I know, talk about it, be open about it, be honest about it,
Wow.
genuine about it. So media is one of the places I felt, stepping into it.
Wow.
I'm just at a place of exploring.
Wow. I thought I could roast you a little bit, but yeah. You know what? I know you're here now, right? I mean, now I think a good amount of people who are watching this video actually know you or some way connected to you. I want to know, how was your journey as an attorney in America? Did you just come into America as an attorney?
So the journey was completely different from where I stand now. So looking back, I came in 2001.
Okay.
Even then, I was not prepared or I want to come. I just felt even my husband coming in, waited for 2 years.
Oh, wow. So that hesitant. Okay.
Then when I came in, it was a very humble H4 dependent visa.
Okay.
So that's a very different place I was not prepared for.
Wow.
So even till now, I connect with any H4s, any dependents, because you know what it means when you came in. What's your purpose? You felt like you lost your identity, my identity in between.
Wow.
No plan for the day. I'm a routine freak, if I have to know that. And I had a very meaningful prior before coming in. I was managing the school. Completely switching to a different place was not that easy.
I hear what you're saying, especially as migrants when we come to this country. We think we are gaining something, but it almost comes at a cost of losing everything that we are familiar with, right? Now I hear you. Wow. Well, 2001, right?
Yeah.
And so how did you, came in as a dependent visa, just following your husband in some ways because you don't have a choice at that point? Were you any kids? You had kids as well?
Yeah, the kids were much young enough. So a lot more of insecurity, and then holding on to see that you're raising them in a new place, being a mom and the responsibility that involves. So many things are unknown.
So from there, as an attorney today, can you just give me a snapshot of it?
Sure. So then I met my friend. We few places, Indian groceries or a video store. Then I met my classmate, and she was working for a law firm, and she introduced me, and they offered me a position to be working in their law firm.
Oh.
I decided and came back home excited for the new offer and a new life. But again, just practically or thinking about the situation, my husband, his career is very important. He being on H1B, children getting raised up. I don't even know to drive at that point of time.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So considering all this, and then I said no to that offer.
The job offer.
Job offer.
Okay.
But then, as always, people had seen me, or you know me better. When I say no to certain places, it's not going to be the end. I start my journey differently. I made sure that I'm going to go get my driver's license.
Okay.
And then
Talk about that as a woman. Did you drive in India?
a little bit before coming in, maybe
How
for
confident were you driving on the right-hand side when you've been always driving on the left-hand
See,
side?
the one thing I was very appreciative is I was not, too long into to say that, oh, I know only this part of it. That helped me in the other journey as well. Into my bar exams, when I'm taking the system was completely different because I come from a place of an Indian legal system. And then coming back to adapt when I have to prepare for my bar exam was completely different.
Wow.
But then, it's all
I'm
exploring.
still curious about your driving license
Driving.
part. Yeah, tell me a little more about it.
So the driver, that's my biggest challenge.
Even now, I see a lot of Indian women not a lot, but I can definitely cite here and there that some of them don't drive. They say, my husband only drives. I don't like to drive on highways, or I don't like to drive on traffic, or whatever it is, right? How was that for you in 2001?
What an achievement I felt when I passed my driver's exam. And then the second time or third time, I don't remember exactly.
You cracked it, right?
Yeah. But then once I got my license, then I just joined back again to take my position into the immigration. They filed my H-1B, the law firm who offered it. That's where I started my journey. But it was quick, that period of time. We got the green card or the employment authorization card.
It was a different process.
That's a different process. But it's very humbling to look back and see, waited for my driver's license and then, getting into the journey of taking the bar. Or after a while, when I was still working, then my friend offered me to say that we both can go back and take our master's degree.
Wow.
Which is going to help me to take my bar. The same thing. I said okay for it. And looking back, leaving my children was not that easy. Career of my husband was very important, and being a role of a mother and having a full time. And also, we got a car by then, so I need to pay for my car. So then quitting my job and taking my master's was not an option. I thought about it. So many times when I say no to certain things, I never end that with a no. I definitely plan myself, prepare myself. What's my next step? How do I get into the details, the planning, the process?
Wow.
I'm very clear on my goal towards taking the bar and being an attorney in U.S.
Wow.
Never I had a second thought on that.
So you went to work so you can pay off your car, right? And then you also studied.
Right.
Oh, wow. Tell me about that quickly.
So when I'm taking my bar and then preparing myself to take the bar, it was, I know it's not going to be easy.
Right.
It's not going to be easy. Even very simple things, a gathering that happens on the weekends, I know I have to be...
No social gatherings.
No social gatherings, because I was studying for 18 to 20 hours preparing for my bar.
Wow.
So I go to Starbucks, and I don't know why I took that 5:15. It opens up at 5, and then I'm being there at 5:15 in the morning.
Wow.
And people, they just get used to me, and then I just go sit there. The coffee comes in, and if I'm late by 5:30, they can ask me. I feel that's my accountability. Mary, you're late today.
They'll do that
in the morning.
Oh, wow.
And then evening comes. I take my children along with me. They were in their elementary and kind of a middle school place or somewhere. Take them along with me to the library. Sit there till the library closes, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock.
Wow.
And then come back home. So, John, in this journey, or the children, being along with you, they see the mom. The mom didn't give up. They celebrate me right now.
But you also kept them with you in your journey, and then
making sure.
They also kept you right in their journey, some ways, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Wow.
So you know them well.
I know them well. Yeah.
So being, all that I see and look back is somebody, if they are looking forward, where do I start? I want them to be successful, to tell them my story, to make them understand.
You're an underdog for sure,
right.
Right?
Right.
I mean, you're someone, I know, especially when you're a migrant in a dependent, and from there to climb up where you've climbed up right now. You're definitely a story of an underdog, like someone who never predicted and you got there.
Right.
And that story itself is very inspiring. But how do you really, with these group of people that you mentor, you journey with, what does their actions be like?
I want them to be successful no matter what. I just want them. I want to celebrate the success with them as long as they are along with me on the part of the journey. The visa situations is not that easy. For a student who does their master's coming over here, they become very hopeless. But then they are not ready to being here, getting their education, the loans, so many commitments. And 5 years being over here, they are not ready to go
Often
back.
they're worn out in a bit, right?
In a bit.
Yeah.
But then giving them the hope, giving them the guidance. See, if I had done this with carrying my family every day, John, I didn't leave anywhere. I don't have much regrets about
Because
my
it was
journey.
just a set focus for you to get your
I
bar.
balance it out. I just work around. Oh, my family, my children needs me. Okay, I'm there for them. Never I regretted about, I'd been the best of an immigration attorney, not a mom, not a wife, not a daughter-in-law.
You had to do all of that.
All of them balancing out. So I can be there with them. And there is hope, much hope. Success is powerful.
Thank you for sharing that. That's definitely started with the driver's license and
Failing on a driver's license.
failing on a driver's license. Yeah. So an attorney right now, yeah,
Right.
yeah. At least some things you have failed. We can just roast you on that.
Oh,
right?
I have failed in many places, John. I'm
it?
open about it. When we want to go to that, I'm
No, we'll not go to that today. Yeah, but thank you for sharing that. That is sure determination, right? Every single day. How do you stay focused?
I have very clear steps, and maybe the final goal is always exciting for me. I know the value of it. Being an attorney in this country, where the legal system, so many opportunities, land of opportunities. How do you miss a chance and connecting with people, community? Because my heart and soul is people, community. So this excites me. Every day I can do this with passion. Give it to me. I'll carry it.
And you love it. And you
Love
love
it.
doing what you're doing. That is awesome. I have another funny question for you. I don't mean any insult here. But isn't that a lot of paperwork? With your job, you just have to file paperwork after paperwork and just keep the deadlines. And what is it to be like an attorney, like an immigration attorney? What do you really do?
Dreams.
You dream.
Dreams of other people.
Gotcha.
Getting fulfilled. I'm very most of the time when I look back and see that it's paperwork, lot of paperwork, the proper paperwork, detailed paperwork, and sometimes it's very boring and tiring. Just doing the monotonous thing of filing and doing it, but I see dreams of people getting completed, fulfilled in this journey.
Oh, wow.
Right.
I never thought like that, right? I just thought papers.
Papers.
But you see dreams.
Dreams, desires. I tell my team, we don't have choice. There's nothing that human error can be because somebody's dreams. I can't just be proud about, I did 10,000 filings. I'm happy to miss something of a 5%. No, somebody's dreams
no room
says
for
errors. Human errors are not possible. Be detailed in the work that we do and dream with them, connect with them. It's human connections.
Wow. 10,000 lives changed, right? 10,000 filings is
Filings
10,000.
are more, John. I don't really have a count of it. If I look
much
back,
more than that.
Much more than that. But the journey is like very, very interesting. As you said, people, paperworks. But again, I say that when I started something, what I told my husband, what I wanted much more is when I go to a restaurant in Schaumburg, I need to be known.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Right? I could have done something. I believe it or not, any place I go and somebody will recognize me. That's the fulfillment. That's the reward.
Wow. So, I mean, I hear you talk about a lot about H&Bs and because even latest news and stuff like that. What kind of works do you do? Like, what are the categories of visas do they really work?
We do lot more of visas, paperworks, and the major part of it we do on the business immigration side, which is the H1s, the F1s, and the perm that is related to the green card of those individuals that being getting filed. But the more interesting part, when it comes to the family-based filing, which is, I want to marry a girl from India.
Oh, okay. Can we marry a girl from
Yeah,
Europe?
like you have to have the pick of the girl.
Okay, okay.
Right, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but we do the paperworks for them. See, I see that as more than, the paperwork or my passion or my interest or my involvement. I see that the dreams, the desires of the families, see, any visa you do it, right, when you come do it, a H1B, somebody's dream of a career. See, land of opportunity. I tell my team, there cannot be any human error. See, we could have done 10,000 or I don't have the number, more or anything of that sort. But does it allow us or excuse us with the
Have any errors?
any errors, human errors? No, because somebody's dreams,
So those
somebody's
paperworks are somebody's
matters
dreams.
a lot.
Somebody's dreams.
Matters a lot. We have to go in detail. We have to go in depth and see that these are all fulfilled through our service to the legal service. That's where I see every day that excites me. Every day I look forward to work with the individuals, human relationships. As I said, when it comes to the family based, I see them. The older one, my son got married 2 months before. If somebody he could have chosen, because this is the next generation, right? See, we are at a place. Okay, we are very happy about our career, our business, entrepreneurship, everything. What's the next? So you're giving the hope to the families. When they call me, I just go into them as someone part of their family.
Wow.
How in their position, if I'm looking for a girl for my son, how do I tell them, these documents are all something that we do it every day in and out, just giving them the assurance, giving them the hope. We are there for you.
Wow.
That's how I see my legal work and everything.
The boring paperwork into dreams.
Dreams,
Wow.
right.
Tell me more about the visa categories you do and what excites you the most right now, because I know it's changing every day and yeah.
So as you know me well, I look for challenges and learning more, exploring more on the visa categories. The recent one is the EB5 investment visas. This is not for everyone, but at the same time, even for me, it's very new to learn or go in depth into that. The reasoning was I look at it as a
High risk
one, and it's also a huge money. See, people come to me with a trust, so I'm very, very genuine to give it back to them. And when it comes to the labeling of risk, then when I explored more and more, that's when the branch New Roots came into existence. Where it's
Did you say New Roots?
New Roots.
Okay, is this a third party?
No, it's our own branch where we do exclusively on this EB5.
Oh, wow.
But again, EB5 visas, again, to reiterate it, it's not for everyone. But then the benefits, the government supports this investment visas. The reasoning being 800,000 is the right now amount, but this is not for to pay and get your green card. Most of the misunderstanding that revolves around this is I'm paying the 800,000 to get my green card. That's a misunderstanding on that part of the visa. It's an investment by the government approved project, and you invest it for a term that is agreeable between you and the project, and then you get back your investment. So it's more of an in-depth conversation, John. But again, just to make people understand, there's a lot of due diligence that needs to be done. in this visa category. I don't want to be very careful about not to mislead someone to do that. I see one recent, even as I said, why do I take some of the challenges is very interesting for me itself to look back. There are many families who immigrated to US with the Indian born children. So those kids are aging out, means after 21 they can't be holding the parents' visas. So for those kind of a category of a people, the EB5 visa is a big relief. And for someone no matter what, still
It is a venue.
it's an in America is a country of dreams for
Yeah.
so many people.
Wow.
Still they want to explore those options.
Wow.
So for them it is an opportunity, chance to
And you said for a long time that you didn't want to do that.
Right.
But how long you've been doing it now, and how excited are you about it, and how confident are you about it right now?
I'm very going in depth, as said, and then putting all my efforts, the due diligence into
Wow.
this. It's the last 2 years I've been high on exploring those options,
Oh, wow.
going in depth, going in detail, supporting each one who wants to know more. See, for me, everything starts with educating, giving what I know about it. It starts from there. As simple as such, if you ask me, starting from sari to filing, I can talk about
Gotcha.
in depth, in detail, why I picked this, why I chose this. That's where my personality.
That's who you are. Wow. Well, I have a very serious question to you. What keeps you going? Okay, because it feels like you've been climbing up, right? And you continue to climb up. What inspires you to climb, or what keeps you going?
For me, I need to leave a legacy. I'm very clear about it.
Wow.
Let it be a community support services I do with nothing, zero expectations or
Wow.
my passion as an immigration attorney. I want to have a legacy that's left behind. I look at it as an inner excellence, fulfillment, fullness, abundance of what I do. And when I am just looking back at all the stories of the community that I am involved with, so it leaves me where I left something when I came to this country, where I was very resisting to come. I need that connections, that relationship. What more I could say, that's what I was looking for, a longing for. I want to be, that's the legacy that I want to be
You want
in.
to just be involved and really connected to people. Wow. Let me ask you this. I know, it's not going to surprise you, but it is a very vulnerable question. It is, as all of us migrants, when we come to America, somewhere we abandon everything that we know, and we also feel abandoned. Though it's a choice we made, we also feel abandoned because we don't have any more of the family we had, and I'm not saying this is an abandonment issue, but somewhere we feel orphaned at times, right? Do you think that some of what you do now, in very intentional about building connections and community, sprouts out of that place of not having it?
Absolutely, yes. Honestly, yes. The reasoning is always I'd been in search of the support system. I'm very connected with my family, my parents, or my brother. I'm the older one. So my younger sisters, the same goes to my father-in-law, mother-in-law, my sister-in-law, brother, everyone, both sides of the family. So leaving them was not that easy. I feel like I'm searching still, and
Wow.
gives me the fulfillment of my heart when I am called Akka, or most of them call me Akka. So that's what I feel, or looking forward to live a life which is so purposeful, meaningful. The word Zoe,
Yeah. Wow.
which means the fulfillment, the abundance of fulfillment. That's what I want my legacy to be.
Wow. Thank you for sharing that. We all can connect with that we are in a new country, but we still want to create that community and connection and a circle, right? We can
Circle.
say you definitely have a large circle Akka, thank you.